Yo, guys, it's me, Bash. I'm back from up north. I've been working on some rally videos, doing some breakdowns for you guys. I have a spreadsheet made up for a bunch of stuff, but this is going to be just a rally breakdown, how heroes affect your rallies. There's still a lot of questions on Discord about this. So we'll start off with the free-to-play heroes, so the epics. You guys support the game the most, because without you guys, there'd be no players. So I'm going to start off right here with this empty slot here. We're going to consider that your lead hero. So anytime I mention lead hero in Discord, on YouTube, this is what I'm talking about, that first hero. And we want a 5-star guaranteed skill on that guy, especially for bear trap and joining other people's rallies, because that's going to give a boost to other people's rallies if you're one of the 4 chosen. So this hero, um, naturally for free to play, is probably going to be Jesse. I have Sergey just up here. He gives a 20% defense and minus 20% to your enemy's attack. Jesse, 25% lethality and 20% defense. And then there's a choice. Marksman's kind of a toss-up. So free to play wise, I would focus on Jasar. He gives you research bonus. So he's the first free to play marksman I try and max out early on. He came later on. He's a newer hero to some of us, but he's a 25% lethality, so he's helpful for the bear guys. And Siyun, she gives a 25% attack, which is super helpful for PvP and against polar terror. So if you're having problems defeating Beast, maybe put her in there instead of the lethality. Um, we'll see here. I'll just, on the right side, guys, these are the only skills that trigger during solo attacks and your own rallies. Like that top skill triggers in other people's rallies, but the bottom skill, it's only your own rallies. So just get used to it. That top skill is the only thing that pertains for other people's rallies. Both skills for you. Siyun and Jasar only have 1 attack. Another hero I'm going to mention for marksman, we'll break them down, is Bahidi. We'll jump into that a bit later, but first skill is crucial for joining rallies. I mentioned this lots in past videos, guys. So Bahidi is kind of a little RNG for you free-to-play players, but he reduces 20% for all troops damage, so 20% defense and a 50% chance of 50% lethality. So if you don't succeed the first try again a second. But just know this, attacking other people's bases, if this doesn't trigger, it's going to affect how you attack. So don't be shocked. So just a quick summary, guys. Sergey as your infantry leader, Lancer would be Jesse, and then marksman, we got Bahidi, Jasar, or Siyun. Play around with it. We don't really know early on. Some of these whales are going to get Gen 1 heroes, but you guys, I really say focus as Jesse for a free to play because you can help out your whale a bunch. So what about your whale? Well, if you're a whale or you have a whale, you have to do push-ups every 30 days to stay relevant with heroes. One of the big thing is widgets, but we can preview rally stats by this exclamation mark here, guys. So I'm going to ask you guys, play around with this. You can preview all your stats without showing anyone your stats. Obviously, when you attack someone else, their buffs may affect it, but this is your true stats. If you look at it, you can even see gathering bonus. So if you want to gather quicker, you can use it this way and see which formations help you out the most. But we're going to mainly focus on infantry, marksman, and lancer stats, guys. These are affected when you swap out heroes, when you swap out gear. So when you make your ammo stronger with the strongest gear, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to remove ammo, so I'm going to put Geronimo in here. And just play with different lineups. Find something that's a bit better, but higher stats are the one thing we can kind of control as whales when it comes to RNG. Skills obviously trigger and affect the rallies differently, but multiple rallies, eventually it evens out, especially if we all have the same heroes. If you're a whale, you will be fighting whales with maximum heroes versus your maximum heroes. But widgets play a huge part in this. And we'll break that down real quick. We're going to fly through some heroes right away here, guys. Naturally, before we even get to those widgets, look at the stats. Greg's 290%. Generation 5 right now is 444%. So which heroes do I use on the attack or defense? I like using the widgets in this case. I'll break it down later, but Molly, lethality, 15% on the defense. Something you can look forward. Zinman is also on the defense. Troop attack by 15%. So at the start, we already got 2 defenders. Natalia being the first rally attack, 15% for lethality for rallying. So on the offense, you could use her, or if you want Geronimo, he'll give you 15% on attack. So attack up by 15%. Pretty crucial to know the difference between attack and damage, so try it out. For Generation 2, we got a rally lethality by 15%, so we got Alonso. So if you want a 30% increase, you do Natalia and Alonso on the rally. Defender troops, so after you take something like the Sunfire, maybe swap Natalia out for Flint for a bonus on defense. Philly, defender troops help by 15%. So that's going to be an additional 15% health. That is major. Like I said, these stats are a maximum widgets only, guys. Go to Generation 3. Defender troops, defense by 15%. I love Logan still. You guys know that. He's got a lot of guaranteed skills. Not much RNG with that guy. Moving on to Greg. Greg will give you a rally troop health by 15%. So more health, longer battle, help you guys out. And Mia, we call her missing in action, but this is a guaranteed if you rally with her, attack by 15% if you maximize your widgets. 2 more generations, guys. We got Lynn. Lynn's a defender, troop lethality by 15%. I have not maximized any of my Gen 4 or Gen 5s. Then we'll move on to Reyna. Reyna is a rallier as well, lethality by 15%. Use her for the bear trap. That's going to help a lot, guys. Amos is a true tank, defender, health by 15%. So I love him in the Sunfire or turrets or defending your banners. He is good. I flip back to Logan here, just kind of comparing the two. But Hector is also a defender, 15%. So you could see Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, the infantry are defenders. And then we'll move on to Nora. Nora is a defender, 15% for defense. So Generation 5 is going to be pretty big, hard to knock out of the Sunfire guys. Gwen is an attacker, so rally, 15%. So if you want most damage by bear, make sure Gwen's in there, and she'll help you out with the lethality and damage, guys. So I'll do a quick breakdown of generations for these. So we'll just do a widget recap real short here, guys. I know I flew through that, but I'll make a little tab here so you guys can jump through. So let's do that right away here. We're going to start off with the defenders first. I don't need to read everything. You guys can read it on the screen. But Generation 1 and Generation 2, 3, and 4. So play around with these on the defense. And the last one, Generation 5, there's 2 of them there. Play around with them. Obviously, the higher generation heroes are going to give you the best stats, guys. Just remember that. But maybe if you only want to max out a couple heroes, this might affect what you want to do. The rally attackers, Generation 3, Generation 4, and Generation 5 at last here. So, when it comes to bear trap, you might want to put some of these guys all together. Same thing on the offensive kill event when you go state per state. Finally, the last thing for rallies, assisting in rallies and also assisting in defense. So some people still don't really know this. I'm going to start a polar terror, and we're going to look real quick here. See that little yellow flag? Click it. So once we click this yellow flag, you're going to see some skills, the skills page. So you click it, scroll down, you see our hero skills, but then you see the rally member skills. I'm going to show you a quick example of how to get better skills in there. So you can see Mia's in there. Obviously a 5-star skill. Maybe you don't want Mia, but I'm going to keep her in here just to show an example. Yo guys, while we take this 30 seconds to wait for people to join so we can break down the skills for joiners, I would just appreciate if you could like and subscribe if you like the content. Comment, let me know, give me feedback. I try and change things for you guys. I'm working on a Halloween video and I'm also working on the pets video. So hopefully I can give you guys maybe a couple shorts with Halloween. It's just another top-up event. So now people are going to join here. So let's go ahead. Here comes the joiners and let's break it down. So we got Nora, Molly, and I believe it was Lynn. Yeah, Lynn's music there. So we got Nora, her level 5 skill. We got Molly level 5 skill and level 5 of Lynn. So here is where it gets tricky. So it's the strongest 4 skills. So I got Mia, Nora. So a Mia 4-star with a level 5 skill. A Nora 5-star with a level 5 skill. Level 5 Molly, and a level 4 Lynn. So let's get rid of some people and see how it affects. So if I get rid of Henry, there's one Molly gone, don't gotta worry about it. Let's see who pops up here. So we're gonna go send home Lynn, and now we just replace Lynn for Hector, right? But do we really want Molly's skill in there? Probably not. So let's send home Molly and let's see who else joins. So who else joined on this rally? We got a Greg. He'd probably be another Molly skill. At the very bottom, I see Hector. So I'm going to send home this 5-star Molly. And now I should have Hector skill at the end. Yes, a level 4. Level 4 Hector skill is better than level 5 Molly skill. You guys, if you're having problems beating level 6 polar terrors, or if you're having problems beating turrets or sunfires, this is one way you can do it. Hopefully you guys learned something about rallying. I broke it down, I went slow. We're still working on the RNG factor of things, but I do have a big spreadsheet I've been working on. But the RNG, just the chance probability of battles and the skill probability, it changes so much, but everyone has those chances, so it's not like it's unfair just for you. Cheers, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. Subscribe to the channel, please. Let me know if you guys learned anything in this video in the comment section. And if there's any other videos you want to see other than pets and Halloween, give me a heads up. I'll be around town for a while. Hopefully jump live soon for you guys. Cheers. Love y'all.